Roll it level. Glider's hanging back. Still looking at the wing a lot. You look at the wing a lot. Less looking, less brake, more harness. Wee bit coming in there. Wait. Change of the air. So direction means we're getting a bit of oomph. Yeah. Well, a lot of this is thermals off the top of the hill. So if the thermal's off that side of the hill, it draws the wind across. If it's over there, where there's more of a town. Yeah. Well, no, it's more likely two separate thermals. Or difference in time. But I mean, at the moment that's favouring there. When you look round at the turbines, it gives you the average. So the average on the wind is much more northerly, steady on. But here we're seeing 20, 30 degree shifts. Just waiting for the wing to tell me. So, wait, then tiptoe. Launching. Yeehaw. And stop. Zero brakes. Harness. See if there's enough there. Just. Checks. I'm very soft, so wait for the next cycle. So if there's long grass, etc., you're looking for that. That's your future. That's 5-10 seconds in your future. It is a very light wing though, so it doesn't need much. Try that. Yeah, you see, doable, but is it worth the effort just to gain that 6 feet? Maybe, maybe not. Every time you go that wee bit further up, you're in a better position. Now, there's a slight, not a dip, it's still rising up all the way, but effectively there's a wee dip there. So there's a wee hollow. There, I'm liking the air getting to the trailing edge, which isn't good. So you want it on the leading edge. Check again. So it's ready to catch that air. Extra half step so it lies on its back, then reposition. Recheck. Slow, slow, slow. Checks. So with this wing so light it doesn't really matter, but wee hollows like that can make the difference to the airflow. You can also go A and B, bring it up slower and more like a square rigger. So wait until it frontals. Tips are going, and then just walk, and I'm actually pushing, and the wing effectively is above and slightly behind me for a second or two there. So despite it being negative in pitch and the airflow being pretty well straight on, it doesn't collapse. You can go 8-10 degrees so-called negative angle of attack, which is a load of rubbish anyway, and it won't collapse provided the flow itself is good. Checking. Okay, so I'll go back to demoing A's and B's, recheck the airspace. So it's much more a square rigger. You can see how slowly that rises. Much slower than harness on, much slower than A's on. Dropping it clear of the cow residue. Okay, ignore the tip. Side slip pops out that right tip, and there it goes. Wee gentle surge, getting closer to the cattle. So we want to be fairly gentle here. Let this one come down and have a look. Hello. This is the curious one. So you just make all the movements nice and slow. A and B gives a slow rise. And that way there's curiosity and not sudden spooky run. A and B slow rise. There we go. Right, check. Hello. Right, gang. Was it guys or ladies? Sorry. I do apologise. I think I was calling you ladies. Young anyway. Yep. Hey, bullets. Bullocks. Must have been already chopped. Or are they? I just don't know. Not my field of expertise. Afternoon. They are curious beasties. Launching! Yeehaw! Stronger cycle coming in. Seagull up front. Yep. So just keeping his wing down by effectively looking at it. So Ben knows I'm not taking off. Hands are pushing forwards a wee bit. Not too bad though. Lose visibility for a second, so roll it up and round. And roll it back round now. Wait for it. fair old gust there. Yeehaw. And so if you look at the wing, you'll bring it down. If you look at the wingtip, it brings it down. And if you look away, once the warp and the yaw comes in, it'll go up. So to keep it down, I simply look at the wingtip, and that holds it down. Just a tiny bit of brake on the upper wing. I'm not doing anything with the lower wing, hands are totally free. If I want to recover that, I slacken off the slack side, and it rolls up. But if you've got ground friction, what you've got to do is walk slowly backwards to peel it off the ground. That's it. Tiny bit more right brake, that's it. And up it comes. So just keep that right brake just enough. Yep. Yep. So wait until it yaws. The second you see it disappearing out the side of your vision, that's when you step forwards and down. Might to double twist it if you're not careful. Risers. Nope. So if you step to your right, step right, too late. So wait, 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 wait. Wee bit, hold the right brake on just a fraction more. That's it. And there, it's over. Now if you look at the wingtip, it can keep it down and you can walk across. So just keep it down by looking at it. And the only brake you're flying is a tiny touch of the upper brake. So your hands are free. And simply by turning in the harness, I can bring it down or recover it. But the hand almost doesn't move. Everything else is pitched by stepping left or right. If I want to pitch it up to help the recovery, I step into wind and it recovers. Ignore the tip and it side slips out. So to come towards you, I'd look at the wing and then only flying the upper wing, so it's only a touch of right brake, and I can walk along that way, just controlling it with the harness. So less brake, that's it. Yep. Step down slope to the sea, and it recovers it. See how the step down slope brought it up? So it's that tiny change of pitch. Going back, we're fine, we're fine. Less looking, that's it. So the hard one for a right-handed pilot is getting that left hand all the way round. The right hand's always easy if you're left-handed. But because you're using quite a lot of brake, see how it's oscillating from one side to the other? Because the timing of the brakes is out. So move your hands much slower. Wait, 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 wait until it yaws. Wait, wait. Now step down slope and under. There, that's it. Keep going though, keep going until it takes you this way. You're stepping too fast. No, you want to get clear of the power lines first. That's a live cable that runs up the radio mast. So you want to come back here and then go up. Otherwise you're close to getting pulled into where... And there's also, see all the water here? Whereas if you go up there and then across, you're also in cleaner air. So that side of the field to go halfway up, so look at the wing and let it walk you across the field. So look at the ultralight wording, let it walk you across. And once you're 2/3 of the way across, that's it. Then you can start going uphill. Launching! Yeehaw! Woohoo! Hello. Come on, follow me uphill. Come on up. Come on. Turn on harness. Ignore that tip. You're reading the risers. Get some juice. Afternoon. So the farmer gets a nice bottle of grouse and we get a bottle of apple and strawberry squash. Ben, who's across from Edinburgh, tends to fly small speed wings. So how'd you like my new camera?
Yeah, good.
When was the last time you saw me wearing the helmet? It's not so much I'm wearing the helmet, we're filming. We're doing a favour for the motorcycle shop and I was up there. Let's just switch this off just now.